that's your son, right?
Correct.
Okay, so you should talk to your attorney and make all plans and do everything necessary to get that child with you. In my humble opinion, I don't know all the facts of your case. If you're a non-offending parent, the child has to be placed with you.
Correct. And I've even tried an appeal, and the court here stamped my appeal untimely. And I sent the record to the Appellate project, the 5th District Appellate program, and they actually sent it back to the courthouse and said, no, it was timely and they had to honor it. And this appeal I filed was back in December, and my lawyer's yet to do anything.
Well, once you file the notice of appeal, the California Appellate Project or the like organization in your district is going to appoint an appellate attorney for you once the record is, completed. So do you know if the record's been completed or if you've been appointed an appellate attorney?
I'm not sure. I know the one of the appellate attorneys actually had turned the appeal back over to the Merced Courthouse and said that they had to honor it based on the time that I was appealing, but I don't know where it's gone from there. This was when they finally were able to send that letter to back to my courthouse. It was approximately 2 weeks ago.
Okay, well, I'd follow up with the court clerk. Sometimes, this happened in a case that I did a few years ago. I represented a relative, and we made a motion to try to get the child placed with that relative. The court denied a hearing of the case, and we filed a notice of appeal. And, a couple months later, I got in the mail a notice that the notice of appeal was rejected because my client didn't have standing, which I thought was a little ridiculous, but we filed a writ to the Court of Appeal, and I found out that this particular scenario had happened to more than one person. The trial court clerk, and I don't know if any judge had anything to do with it, had just decided on their own they weren't going to process an appeal to the Court of Appeals. And the Court of Appeals rendered a decision saying, look, you don't have that power to make that determination. You must process the appeal, and we as the Court of Appeal will make any decisions that are necessary. And the clerk of the Court of Appeal processed the appeal, but it was almost as if they were doing it reluctantly. Sometimes you have to go to the Court of Appeal to help you process the appeal.
Okay.
All right.
And I would follow up with the Court of Appeals or my trial court here?
I do both. And what you should do is you should contact CAP, the California Appellate Project, and find out what they can do to help you. Because sometimes they might have to appoint an attorney right now to get the trial court to process the Court of Appeal.
Okay, yeah, because they're the ones that said yes to honor my my appeal,
right,
and told the court here to do that. So,
right.
Okay, then I shall follow up, I guess, with them on Monday.
Yeah, follow up with them on Monday. And, next week, call in and let me know what happened. I'm really interested.
Okay, I will do.
All righty. Thank you for
All right,
calling,
thank you.
and keep listening, Allie. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break and pay some bills. This is The Secret, How to Fight Child Protective Services and Win.